I ruined my daughter's relationship with her grandma over screen time. Was I wrong? Up until last night, I would have said my mother-in-law and I had an okay relationship. Sure, we've had some issues, but for the sake of my 1-year-old daughter, we've always managed to move past them. But after what happened, I'm not sure we can ever go back. It all started with screen time. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I'm also a realist. If I'm completely overwhelmed and just need 30 minutes to breathe, I'll put on Ms. Rachel. So, to make babysitting easier for my mother-in-law, I told her that if she ever needed a second, Ms. Rachel was fine. I thought I was being helpful, but I accidentally created a monster. Ever since then, it's become her default solution. The moment my daughter gets a little fussy, or just acts like a typical 1-year-old, a phone gets shoved in her face. It makes me feel like she thinks my baby is an annoyance that needs to be silenced. I've tried making gentle comments like, "Oh, she doesn't need that, she's fine," but I always get the same dismissive response. "Well, she's quiet, isn't she?" Last night was my breaking point. We were all out to dinner and my daughter wasn't even doing anything wrong. She was just sitting in her high chair, playing with her toys and occasionally dropping them on the floor, baby stuff. Out of nowhere, my mother-in-law grabs her phone, puts it right in my daughter's face, and says something like, "There. Now we can all enjoy our dinner." I just snapped. I started off calm, saying she didn't need the phone, but she immediately started arguing with me. After a bit of back and forth, I just lost it. I said, "Okay, when she becomes an annoying and rude iPad kid, you and her dad can take the blame for that." And then I got up and went to the restroom to cool off. When I came back, the table was dead silent. Later, when we got home, I went to her privately and apologized for lashing out. I tried to explain that I feel like she's annoyed by my daughter just being a baby. Her response was shocking. She told me she doesn't want to be her grandma anymore, that I ruined all the fun, and then she said, "Grandma's word trumps mom's word any day, and you need to learn to accept that." This was the last straw for me. For years, she has called me stupid, insinuated I'm fat, and picked on every little thing I do. Even that same night, she criticized how I parked, questioned me for asking where my daughter's jacket was, and gave me grief for forgetting a blanket in the car. I couldn't do anything right and I was just over it. I finally stood my ground, and now I'm being told I've ruined everything. So, am I the asshole?